Hello, everyone. I'm Raíssa, and I'm bringing you now a new podcast of the blog Softball Now. It's Saturday morning here in Natal. The temperature is 29 degrees Celsius, but it really feels like 35 degrees Celsius. Wow, summer is here in advance, I'm quite sure. Really hot. And today I decided to talk about here some two important holidays we're gonna experience this week. One in the USA, one here in Brazil. Not in Brazil, one in Natal, the city where I live. In Natal, on Monday, we celebrate the presentation of the Blessed Virgin Mary, and according to the story that we hear around here, uh, one day some fishermen, they were in the Potengi River when they saw a statue of the Virgin Mary, and when they saw this statue, they got a blessing day, and they saw a message in the statue too, saying that where this statue gets, everything is gonna be all right, something like that. And then all the people in the city celebrate this day because they think that this this version of Holy Mary is the patron saint of Natal. So every November 21st, we celebrate this day, and it's a holiday, but it's specifically a Catholic day. So Catholic people, they go to the church, they pray, they thank everything they got during the year. Something like Thanksgiving, but in the USA, but it's different because Thanksgiving in the USA is about staying home with your family, having dinner, eating turkey. The presentation of Blessed Virgin Mary is specifically going to church and praying for everything that you got, and then praying for this Mary that blesses all the city. And I was reading the newspaper today, and I saw an article about that, saying that a lot before the statue of the saint was found in the Potengi River, Natal was kind of determined to have this version of Mary as the patron saint of the city. And according to this article, in the 1600s, they found some documents saying that a priest, Leonardo Tavares de Melo, was saying that the new church that would be born here would have this Mary as the patron saint. So it kind of attack the version that we have, that only when the fishermen found the statue in the river, they decided to have this statue as the patron saint of the city. But I think it is a good story, at least, because it gives us the idea that it's not exactly how the myth, the legend says. It's a little bit different from this story, and we have a kind of a song that we sing when it's this day, and so the song tells this version that is a beautiful version of the story, but it's not exactly like that. And I think that's the idea, because the patron saint of Brazil is Holy Mary too, but a new version is I don't know how we say this, the appearing one, and it's celebrated on October 12th, and it's kind of the same story. They found an image, a statue in the river, and then the fishermen got a lot of fish after finding this statue. But we have to remember that back then in the 1600s, and even before those years, people would throw everything they have in the river. They would throw the garbage in the river. So it wouldn't be very difficult to find statues, old statues of saints in the river. So I don't see this as a miracle, but Maybe Catholic people will want to kill me if I say that. And also this week we have Thanksgiving in the USA. It's not a day that is permanent. Every year it changes. It's the it's the fourth Thursday of November. So this year is gonna be next Thursday. And it's a religious holiday because people want to be with their family. They say their prayers, thanking for everything they got all year around. And they eat turkey, they see football on TV. So it's a kind of a tradition. It's a little similar to what we have here in Brazil during Christmas. It's funny because in Brazil we really celebrate Christmas Eve. Everybody is at home with their family having dinner with a Christmas tree in the living room, and people exchange presents when it's near midnight. Some people go to church before that to pray for Jesus Christ. And so I always compare Thanksgiving in the USA to Christmas Eve in Brazil because I think it's the same spirit. And of course we don't have this exchange of presents in the USA, but I think it's the same spirit. So if you are American, you can understand Christmas Eve in Brazil, and if you are Brazilian, you can understand Thanksgiving Day in the USA. And of course we have Black Friday. Black Friday, wow, it's a big dream for people who love consuming. Prices of some products, they drop really big, something major really. And in Brazil they decided to start copying this kind of sale, this kind of discounts that we have on Black Friday. But you know, in Brazil, everything that we try to do and we imitate other people, something goes really out of order because we don't really have great discounts here. It's just another day that you buy things. No one expects Black Friday in Brazil. And here they created like something like Black November. So it's when it comes November, they start talking about this date and this sale. But the experience around here is that you're going to buy everything that is the price would be half of the double. It's like you have a product that costs 100 reais, then the person that sells the product will double the price, 200 reais, and then give you a 50% discount. You're going to buy at exactly the same price that it was before, or even worse. We see the signs of this Black Friday, Black November, something like that. And the signs show that you have, wow, big discount, 10%, 20%, 50% discount. But the prices are even higher than they were the previous month. I have a friend that posted this week on Facebook that she wanted to buy a camera. The camera costs 1,900 reais. Okay, could be. I'm sorry, I'm talking to someone else here. 1,900 reais. And when it was last week, the camera was 1,940 reais. 1,940 reais. But now that is really the week they're going to have this Black Friday thing, and it has started in some stores around here. The camera costs 2,200 reais. So it is something like Black Fraud, not Black Friday here. I don't know why Brazilian people are like this. I try to understand. I really try, and then I don't know where we got lost in all this Brazilian spirit of disorganizing things. Well, guys, that's it. Hope that you enjoyed this little piece of the holidays we're going to have this week. On Monday, the permanent day, November 21st, here in Natal, we celebrate the patron saint. And this Thanksgiving Day that is not permanent, it moves the date every year, but this year is next Thursday. And a little bit of the experience Brazilian people have with this black fraud. It is the Black Friday in Brazil. I'm also inviting you who are here in Natal to enjoy the walking tour we're gonna have downtown today. It's starting at 3 o'clock. We're gonna have some people guiding us as if we were tourists. They're gonna explain the monuments, the statues, buildings that we have that are historical downtown. And you just have to donate 2 kilos of food. It's really not expensive. You get a t-shirt, you get a map, you get a magazine about these historical places. It's a different kind of program to have on a Saturday around here. Of course, it's hot, but it's going to be a good experience to know a little bit more about the history of Natal. And of course, we're going to know a little bit more about the patron saint too. And tomorrow at 10 o'clock, we're going to talk about soccer, especially soccer in Natal. I really hope to have you here as the audience of this podcast. Without you, everything would be impossible. And if you want to try your Portuguese on these several subjects that we talk about, not soccer, you just get to the blog on Friday at 7 p.m. And of course, go there to the blog and leave your opinion, your comments on these podcasts, okay? Have a nice weekend, guys. See you there.